Looking for cool toys like the ones seen in this review? You can shop thousands of action figures, statues, busts, replicas, costumes, graphic novels, and much more at Big Bad Toy Store. Just click the link in the description below this video. Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Beast Saga tank vehicle by Takara Tomy. Alright, let me just say this up front. When I first saw that we were getting vehicles released as part of the Beast Saga line, I fully expected them to be large-scale vehicles to go along with the actual Beast Saga figures. But instead, it appears that we're just getting these little miniaturized vehicles that come with little tiny, non-posable micro figures of some of the Beast Saga characters. So, not at all what I was expecting, but let's go ahead and take a look at this nonetheless, shall we? So the vehicle comes in blister card packaging, which fully showcases the cube-like vehicle within, along with the 3 little micro figures. And then the back of that packaging shows off the cool little action features that are seen within this little vehicle. Now the cool thing about this particular packaging is it is that type that you can just remove the blister card from without actually ripping the package. So you can just remove the tape, slide that little blister card off the back, and everything is ready to come right out of the blister. Now there is an included sheet of instructions. Of course it is all in Japanese since this is an import figure, but has plenty of pictures on there to show you how the action feature works on this thing. But I'm also going to show you in this video, so let's check this out. So among opening it up, you'll notice that the vehicle just comes in this cube. The whole thing is molded in a blue plastic and has some orange pieces on there, and it's just in the square cube. It's got some cool little detailing all around it, such as lines and everything molded in. So, there is an action feature that transforms this cube into the actual tank vehicle. You'll notice on the top of the cube, there is an orange square button. If you press that button, the whole thing just springs open with a motorized feature that turns it into the tank. Basically, it works kind of like a wind-up toy. When you pull everything back in together into the cube and snap it into place, it winds that feature back up. And then pressing that button on top is what activates that motorized feature to turn it back into tank mode. So it's kind of a fun little action feature on here. So now it looks like an actual vehicle. You'll see that it does have big black sculpted wheels on there, but then on the bottom of it there are smaller orange plastic wheels. Those are the actual wheels that do the rolling. So the big black treaded wheels are more for show. But it does roll around quite nice. You can kind of glide it across a smooth surface there. And then you will notice that there's not a lot of paint detail on this thing. It's mostly just molded in blue plastic. There is some orange plastic parts on there, such as the little rocket missiles up on the top, the Gatling guns on the side, and the railings in the seating area. But there is a piece in the front that's kind of got a metallic blue paint to it, which looks like it's supposed to be the screen or the control panel of the tank. So let's take a look at those little micro figures that come with it. These little dudes are tiny. They're made of kind of a flexible red plastic, so of course there's no painted details or anything, but they are designed to look like some of the actual Beast Saga figures. So this particular set comes with the lion character, one of the other cat characters, and the one that looks like the mandrill monkey. So very cool looking little figures. Like I said, no painted detail, but it is still neat that they're very obviously molded to look like some of the larger actual Beast Saga characters, and they even have the little squares on their chest there where their emblems or the dice would be. And you can position these guys on the tank vehicle. They just kind of stand on the top. You can see there's a little platform between those orange rails that is meant for the guys to stand on. You can fit about 2 of those guys comfortably standing on the top, riding on the vehicle. And then on the backhand side, there's another little platform where you can stand the 3rd guy. Now there is an added little action feature with this back platform. You can see that it's got one little articulation point so that it folds outwards, which reveals this little spiked area. Now according to the directions, this is actually like a trap or a capture device for the enemies of these particular Beast Saga figures. So you can actually squeeze those little spikes down over one of the little micro figures. So, just for comparison, let's stand this tank next to one of the actual Beast Saga figures. Here you can see that they actually stand about the same height, with the real Beast Saga figure being just a little bit taller than the tank itself. Of course, it towers over the little micro figures that are included. So there you go, guys. There's a look at the Beast Saga tank vehicle. This is just one of a few different designs that are currently available, and it is a neat little piece. The motorized feature is really cool, and the micro figures that come with it are also pretty neat. So if you're into micro figures of this scale, then this might be something that's right up your alley. However, me personally, it's just not exactly what I was hoping for. The vintage Battle Beast toy line did have some actual vehicles for the Battle Beast figures to ride on, and I was sort of hoping that this new Beast Saga line was gonna give us the same thing. So, again, it's a neat little toy, just not exactly what I was expecting. Until next time.